Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 4th of November. It is so good to be back doing your readings. Had a week off, went to Malta, if you didn't know. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Beautiful card. Yeah, had a fabulous week off. Feeling very refreshed and can't wait to get back to my readings. So, let's get on with your reading for week commencing the 4th of November. Dear Spirit, Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Leo and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Lovely card. General energy, Wheel of Fortune. Opportunity, wow, Ace of Pentacles. 9 of Cups is in your challenge. 2 of Swords, what you don't see coming. And the King of Pentacles is your advice and outcome. So the Wheel of Fortune for you next week, Leo. How lovely. This is about something moving on. This is a situation that has gone on to the next stage. And it's, as it says, fortunistic. For some of you, maybe looking out for a new job opportunity, something's clicking in place for you because it's the right timing. And that's the important thing about this card, is to remember it's all about divine timing, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, now's the time, now you're ready, now this situation is ready to move on to the next stage. Ace of Pentacles in your opportunity, and with that Wheel of Fortune, how lovely. So it's like maybe a job offer, maybe some offer of something to do with a financial situation that's going to improve. Pentacles are our material resources, our time and energy also. It depends what your coinage is at the time. But there's some offer coming in for you. There's an opportunity for you to look at that and perhaps get some growth out of it, is what I want to say. The 9 of Cups is in your challenge. Now, the 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment. It's about being very content with what you have, very emotionally, emotionally satisfied in relationship, friendship, work, whatever fills your cups. Now, there's a level here of frustration, I feel, that something's still not quite ticking your box, but perhaps with that Wheel of Fortune coming in, it's just a case of being patient. Maybe you're feeling like, I feel like there's a level of patience needed there, because you're wanting to move this quickly. The 2 of Swords is what you don't see coming. This is about making a decision with your intuition. This is about using your intuition. It's as though there's with this Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, you are going to be given something that's going to really give you food for thought. And it's like, if I go that way, maybe I'll have to move to fulfill my job. If I take that decision, then I might miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime. It's that kind of energy. Perhaps not that dramatic, but it's just an example. And then the King of Pentacles is in your advice and outcome. Now, the King of Pentacles is all about the energy of being very grounded, financially resourceful, very, what do I want to say? Abundant, actually. He's quite rich, this King of Pentacles. But I think the message here is to say, don't get too above your finances. Remain grounded, remain realistic, I want to say too, about the money side of it. So why do we have the Wheel of Fortune for Leo here? Please and thank you. Lovely card to begin with as your overall energy. Something's moving on. Situation is to the next level. Oh my goodness. So the Star card, I just want to say, has come out in every single reading so far. I'm pretty sure. And as I've mentioned in all the previous readings, I feel like we are all in for a very healing time at the moment. I think personally, definitely, I know a lot of friends, a lot of family who have gone through an awful lot just lately. And it's time for the universe to give us a break, if you like, and for the opportunity for us to look after ourselves. And that's the Star card coming out there again, clarified by the Justice card and the Fool. Oh my gosh, I love this for you, Leo. So the Wheel of Fortune, situation's moving on. Something has taken a natural next stage. Now the Star card is here, and this again, as I said, is about self-healing. It's about your stars aligning. It's also a card to say that things are coming into perspective for you, I want to say. Something that you've worked hard towards. And that is because you have, I want to say, nurtured the situation. Now, whether it's you can see she's scooping the water up from there and she's pouring it onto the land on the outside to make it grow. There's something that you have done to make this grow. This is your hard work, Leo. You've got the Justice card here too. This is literally another major arcana. So I've just realized all of your top cards here are all major arcanas for next week. This is about decisions being made in a fair and just manner. This is about balancing of a situation. So for some of you, if it is a work situation and you've worked really hard for this, and this promotion perhaps that you're getting is rewarded, is deserved. For some of you, it could be contracts to be signed. Something has moved on why you need to look at the contract and, I want to say, put an end to a situation also in order for you to start again, because you've also got the Fool, which is about moving on to the next stage of your life, your situation, whatever that may be, or however it resonates to you. And it's with light, without heaviness, without baggage, without, this lovely feeling of freedom and being able to start again. It's lovely, beautiful card. The Star card does tell me though that you've been through, maybe you've been through a pretty rough time, because the Star card in the tarot always follows the Tower, and the Tower is a chaotic time. So you definitely deserve this, Leo. This is there's something moving on that's going to just balance the situation, make it fair and just, and give you that sense of, I want to say, relief, freedom. Ace of Pentacles is here again. This is an opportunity to improve the finances. Some of you, it is a promotion at work, a new job, a new way of thinking. Maybe a new, some of you, a new start to life entirely. Ace of Pentacles, why do we have that here? Please and thank you for Leo. Either way, it's very exciting, I feel. That's clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Cups. That's interesting. So the Five of Swords is about arguments and people not being on the same page as you. However, as an opportunity, it's saying, in order to get this Ace of Pentacles, you need to just let go of that and walk away. Because sometimes it's just not worth the battle, because you've got the Nine of Wands here too. And this is about you working really hard, an opportunity for you to, I want to say, ask for help as well. Because this is a card of delegation too. And by delegating, and I would say, you walking away from something here, you're delegating, you're like, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. It's giving me too much headache, look. And then you have the Two of Cups, which is beautiful. It's about you being on the same page at last with somebody by delegating, by letting go of those swords energy and walking away will give you this lovely soulful energy. Now, whether that's with somebody else, maybe you're going into business with somebody who's just really on the same page as you, you're really connected, could be relationship, but this is knowing your soulmate. You know what, for some of you, it could be that you thought that was your soulmate, and you need to perhaps reflect, look back. Maybe there's an element of walking away from something or somebody here. Now, whether that is a person within this soulmate energy, if it is, it looks quite positive. It's for the better. Because I feel like this Nine of Wands is about hard work. Either way, there's something there's going to and with that Wheel of Fortune, the end of something, the situation moving on. The Nine of Cups is your challenge, and I feel like there's not I think it's going to be hard for you to move on. I'm not sure. I don't know. The Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment, and there's something missing there for you, I feel. And that's why perhaps you need that Five of Swords and lay down that sword. Stop trying to battle for it. Why do we have the Nine of Cups here for Leo? Ten of Swords, end of it. Page of Swords and the Death card. Yeah, it's like you've resisted the change for a little while now. Because the Death card is here. Now, the Death card obviously doesn't mean death in tarot. It means the change, something new coming in. And the Death card is also the energy of it has to change. It's time. It can't go on. And that's exactly what the Wheel of Fortune is about. You've got the Ten of Swords. It's all about the end of a very stressful situation. As a challenge, it's like you are struggling to let go of that, though. And then you have the Page of Swords as a challenge. Now, this can be somebody as a challenge. The pages bring messages. Swords are our logic, our ideas, can even be like a ta-da moment. As a challenge, it's like you're feeling blocked. It can also mean that it can be quite stalker energy, that somebody is perhaps preventing you from accepting this change because they are just keeping an eye on you, just keeping you reined in a little bit. And maybe that's what this Two of Swords is about. It's like, this is going to offer you a two-way situation. And maybe you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, it's either this way or that way. But in the background of the Two of Swords, you can see there is an island there. And it's like you're not seeing the full picture. That's clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Judgment and Strength. So Strength is your card. It's a card of Leo. This is going to require a bit of strength. And now, strength isn't about our outer strength all the time. It's also about our inner strength. And our inner strength is all about being able to face situations that perhaps we don't want to. And that makes us stronger. Everything, the Wheel of Fortune is all about learning what's gone on in the past and taking it forward and learning lessons from it. And I really feel strongly that this is what this Strength card is about. It's about saying, Leo, you have the chance to learn lessons from this and you have the inner strength to deal with it. You've got Judgment. It's literally your time. This is, again, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Death card, things moving on because it's divine timing. It's your time to come out. It's your time to speak up and say something. It's your time to do something about it. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is lovely to see because the Knight of Pentacles is here to say slow and steady wins the race. He's very reliable. He's very grounded. He likes to make plans. He's not, what's the word? Opportunistic, if you like. But he's very reliable. And organised, stable, and in for the long run. So it's although you've got two decisions to make. Oh, yeah. Is there something, because the Fool in your energy, general energy, is like you wanting to go, whoa, that's, nice adventure. However, have you got to consider this Knight of Pentacles? He doesn't like that kind of energy. He's very, he doesn't really, he's not the most exciting person. And maybe that's a decision you're needing to make, Leo. Or the situation, if it's a job, do I move on to a more exciting job, or do I remain stable and grounded? And and then the King of Pentacles in your advice and outcome. And the King of Pentacles as an advice card is saying that there is financial abundance here, but remain grounded. Don't get too carried away with yourself. Let's see, though. Why do we have the King of Pentacles here? Please and thank you. It's also a very fatherly energy. Could be, you might need a bit of financial help, and the King of Pentacles could be there to help you. He really knows what he's talking about too. If you can see, he's got grapes on his robes. Now, grapes in the tarot depict, what do I want to say? A very unique ability, because it's quite hard to grow grapes. And so he's revered for his financial expertise. So it could even be a financial advisor here. Let's have a look. We have the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. That's really interesting, because the Chariot is about getting in the driving seat, taking control, overcoming the adversities. You've got people that might block you, might try and block you, and it'd be like, nah, not having any of that. You've got the High Priestess too. Now, the High Priestess is very intuitive, and this is the card as an advice card to say, trust your intuition. She doesn't really, what do I want to say? She has this level of just knowing. She doesn't need information. She doesn't listen to the outside world, so to speak. She has this, I also want to say, she holds her cards quite close to her chest, because she has a level of information on a spiritual level that she keeps to herself. And it's almost a card to say, I don't think you need to tell everybody either. Trust your intuition, who you trust with this information. And then you have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. Again, two aces here in the reading. It's about new relationship, new way of loving, something lovely coming into you, something that's filling your heart with joy and love and peace, I want to say too. So you have two aces about new beginnings. You have the Death card, it's about a new beginning. You have the Wheel of Fortune, it's about, guess what? And the situation moving on. You have the Fool, guess what? This is a very strong message that something is coming round. Be patient though. Let's have a look. What does the Oracle cards have to say about this? And maybe that's why the Knight of Pentacles is there. That's about patience, That's about being patient. So, what other messages are there? Please and thank you from the Oracle. Wow. So we finished with the High Priestess, and your card from the Oracle is the Mist. Trust your inner compass. Be led from within. So you know what you want, Leo. I'm sure you do. And just trust with it. Go with the flow. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And it's great to be back. Thank you so much for watching, and leave any comments. And I always try my best to get round to replying to every single comment, algorithm permitting. So have a great week, and I'll catch up with you next week. Take care and thank you.